we move to the next agenda, ladies and gentlemen, so this is talk show with all Mensa chairmen.
It's a surprise.
Surprise?
For you, yeah, they don't know about that. I think, yeah, they don't know about this. But I'm inviting all the chairmen to come to the stage. I'm gonna roast you guys. I'm just joking. We're gonna do a talk show. So if I can get some of the Mensa chairmen, Art, Chiharu-san, and Andrew, Ben, Jin, Xichen. Where's the Taiwan Huichang? Ah, yes. And who else? Unju. Gori. Yes. And Gauri as well. Gauri already here. Hey, Gauri, good to see you. I didn't see you yesterday. Yeah, welcome. And Unju, where's Unju? Ah, she escaped. Okay, good call. All right. This is your Mensa chairman. It's very hard for you to get it together unless you are in IBD, okay? So, do you want to conduct your Mensa chair meeting here? No? No? Okay. All right, cool. I mean, I'm going to give you some special questions, all right? Because I think a lot of these people don't know you very well because from different country. But even if they do, you guys are from the same country, they probably don't know you very well as well, right? So I'm going to ask you one question first. When did you join Mensa and why? Why is an important question? Because normally the question is, because I want to be famous, because I want to be known as a popular, smart guy, right? But I want to know what's the why. I can tell you what's my why. Why is because my brother, Alfan, who is here, he actually went to AMG, and he told me it was fun, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna try to join Mensa. I go for a test, and I got in. And the next thing I do is I fly in Singapore to do AMG, right? So that's my why, but what's your why? And when?
I joined Mensa 30 years ago.
3 decades.
And I can't remember why. Back last year we celebrated 35th anniversary for Mensa Hong Kong. So I've been inactive, and I only wish I have been active. Look at this. This is so much fun. This is my first AMG after 30 years. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and tell everybody about AMG and what's the international one?
IBD.
IBD is boring.
AMG, yeah. Yeah.
IBD is all work. No fun at all, but this is fantastic, right? So the other thing I want to say is Hong Kong has been a national Mensa for a long time, but Hong Kong is not a nation. It's all part of China, so the rest I don't need to say.
Okay. Don't need to say it. Don't say it. Too sensitive. Okay.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Hi, my name is Gauri Shankar. And
Probably closer.
yeah, I was in America in the early 80s, and I worked for AT&T Bell Labs, and there were a bunch of guys who were member of Mensa, and they were all hanging out together and acting very proud. And I said, if these idiots can be a member of Mensa, I can too. So I went and wrote the test and became a Mensa. And then I moved back to India, and then I started the Mensa India.
Okay.
And now we have 1,500 people.
I like that. I joined Mensa. I just want to prove that I'm not a idiot. I'm a bit smarter than them. Okay, cool. And this is also sensitive. Okay. This is also a sensitive country.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jason Ho. I'm from Taiwan. Also, the Republic of China, 中华民国, Taiwan. Okay, first of all, I actually joined Mensa much later than you. I joined Mensa about 2015. Actually, I think something.
I thought you said 20 years ago.
Yeah, no. Okay, actually, I brought Mensa Taiwan before I became a member. Like, first of all, I went to actually, I've been hearing about Mensa from about 20 years ago because of Hong Kong and the many other countries. And I thought, okay, why is there no Mensa in Taiwan? So basically, I went to contact Mensa International directly, which I email more like dozens of emails and just keep rejecting me and refusing me, ignore me for so many times. And after the IBD, I went to fly to England directly meet with the CEO, Michael Finan. And in the beginning, he gave me a test. See, okay, just to prove it, you are Mensa, right? If you want to bring Mensa to Taiwan. And then, luckily, he saw I was too tired. So eventually, basically, he got a good impression of me. And because my wife just PhD, so he saw maybe one of us could pass the exam. So, and at that time, I start to bring the Mensa system, the test system, into Taiwan, even before I became a member from Mensa. And yes, this is how I started.
Wow.
And then after that, in Taiwan, we started the first test about 2016 or 17 something. Sorry, it was, yes, I not good memory. But and then after that, then there's 3 members starting the test for the first one. And fortunately, I passed it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here be with you guys. So, and after that, we officially found the Mensa Taiwan in just 2018.
Okay. Very
And
young.
then now we just spent only 1 year and a half. Now we are full national Mensa.
Wow. Okay. So, founder story, right? Gauri and Jean, founder story. You have founder spirit. You want to raise money? Okay.
Okay, I'm from Indonesia. So I joined back in April 2012. So it's almost 11 years ago. And yeah, I was fortunate enough because in April 2012, I joined. And September 2012, there's an AMG in Bali. So I joined AMG and automatically fell in love with AMG, like Budi said. And the reason why I joined Mensa, because during high school, I actually, not to brag, but I got the highest IQ in my high school from the test. So therefore
That's bragging, man.
And then so I curious about IQ, then I look at the internet about the IQ, then I found Mensa. But at that time, unfortunately, there is no Mensa Indonesia because it is not active at that time. But 2012, I logged into Facebook and I heard an advertisement in Facebook about Mensa Indonesia having a test. So I called the number and the rest is our history.
Okay, cool.
Hi, morning. My name is Chiharu Kajitsuka from Japan. And I've enjoyed Mensa 2012, 11 years before, 11 years ago. And honestly, I didn't know much about Mensa, but my friends of mine joined Mensa, and he said, she said about Mensa to me, and I was interested in Mensa because when I was a student, I joined a community of sci-fi group and Japanese manga group, comic group, and I think it's similar to Mensa. I don't know why, but maybe we think the higher level of culture and next step about future because of the sci-fi circle. So I think the Mensa is very natsukashi. Yeah, interesting, and it's like a home community, I think. So I joined Mensa, and it's very comfortable for me. Very different culture, different age, and different background, but everybody wants to enjoy much and talk to everything. So it's very comfortable. So I like I like this community.
Okay,
honestly.
cool.
Yeah.
I haven't heard somebody bragging, I want to join Mensa because I want to look popular. I want to be popular. Yeah. Maybe this too. We'll see.
Hi, my name is Art. I'm from the Philippines. So yeah, I wanted to be popular. uh, I joined Mensa 34 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
How
I
old
know
are
you're
you?
saying you joined when you were a baby. Thank you, thank you. So, and that was before, when after graduating, I was feeling kind of insecure because it's like I graduated with no honors or anything because I didn't really care. And then I started realizing, wait a minute, am I worthy or anything? So I joined Mensa. Back then, Mensa was not too well known in the Philippines. So uh, I was a direct international member for a while until someone from Mensa Hong Kong actually reached out to me. And then we joined forces and we set up Mensa Philippines. So we had our first test session in 1992. So very old school, no internet, no nothing. So everything was by newspapers, and we did pretty well because we had about 100 members after that. And then for the longest time, it's kind of like a running joke. We've been an emerging Mensa and been emerging ever since. So it's really like all those years, and that's because we didn't really have any much motivation to go beyond that until recently. So. Because we didn't really know what you get from being a provisional or a national Mensa. But thankfully we're now provisional, not because of what we did, but because we were granted that, okay, you're provisional now and do something about it, and then we'll see. We hope to get national by next year.
Okay, so if I do my math correctly, you're a baby face Mensa, 55 years old, right? Correct? Yeah. Okay, so baby face. I look older than him. Okay, Andrew, are you younger than me?
I'm 38. So I don't mind.
Are you single?
Yes, very single. Okay.
Very single. Very single. Okay.
Oh, what's?
Oh, that's why you joined Mensa, looking for a girlfriend?
Yes, exactly. I joined Mensa in 2004. Back then, I was in NS, right, serving NS in the army. And my social circle was just limited to 12 other boys my age. We spent like 5 days a week together, 24 hours. So I just wanted to expand my social circle and no more friends. So I thought, what club can I join? Right. And back then, there was a saying in NS, you put on the green helmet, the IQ drops by 10-20% because you do stupid things in army. So that got me curious as to what my IQ actually was, and if it dropped 20%, what would it be? So I just took a test and joined Mensa. Yeah, luckily I passed.
Are you saying that you are actually a lot smarter than you are now? Now you're a Mensa, 132 IQ, so you were 20% of that, so you would be in 160?
No, that was my early days, yeah.
Okay. Wow, okay. So very interesting, yeah? And I think we don't have a lot of time, we're just gonna go quickly, what do you do in your day job? I mean, you see a lot of Mensa people, especially the chairman, fly everywhere, right? As if they don't have a job. They don't need to work. They fly everywhere and join events, right? So they must be very rich, you think, right? So let's find out what they do in their life very shortly. And then secondly, what do you do outside work, right? How do you distress? How do you party every day, or do you go to gym, or you do shooting, bird shooting, or whatever it is, right? So maybe start with Andrew first.
Yeah. Okay. In my day job, I'm an accountant. I started with the Big Four, and then I moved on to being an in-house accountant in the financial services sector. So I've been doing accounting all the way. It's a very boring job, but in my free time, I help out with Mensa, run Mensa activities, and privately, I like spending time alone, reading a book, watching Korean drama, and yeah, that's my way of distressing. Yeah.
You wanna run tomorrow morning? I couldn't get up this morning, by the way. Okay.
Okay. I teach at the University of the Philippines. I teach marketing. That's my day job. I also run a family real estate business. On my free time, what free time?
My job is making computer graphics movie and virtual reality or augmented reality things application or developing application or make images. I run Tibetan Buddhism. Do you know Tibetan Buddhism?
Yeah.
And I study some kind of method
Meditation.
to meditation or improve my lifestyle. And to join Mensa group, it's a method for me, some kind of meditation. Do you know? Because we know new things and new experience, and I change myself next level or another thing. So it's like Buddhism method for me.
Okay.
I work as an HR, a role that maybe many employee hates. Yeah. Anyone working as an HR, human resource?
Human resource,
Yeah, not a
hiring,
lot of
firing,
men's and
hiring, firing.
Oh yeah, just one. Okay. Yeah, and on my after work, usually I release my stress by doing gaming. I play a lot of games, mobile or on my console.
Okay. Pokemon.
I'm running a small business in Taiwan. It's about started 13 years ago, 14 years ago, something like that. And then what I do usually is traveling with my family, and that's about it.
What small business? I'm curious. Selling
ba-
weapons or?
I'm doing international trade.
That's not small, man.
Then it's,
Man, when you put international words in it, it's not small at all.
Hello. Yeah, I'm retired now, but I used to own a couple of software companies and BPO companies, and I was the CEO of a couple of manufacturing companies.
Okay.
But now I just play golf, tennis, bridge, enjoy myself.
That's why you're so slim.
And I'm on the
How
board of
old are
board-
you, by the way?
I'm 67.
67. Okay, cool. You look like you're 55.
I run a private club. It's a fraternity, so no female members. About 1,000 men. Interestingly enough, about 20 of the members are also Mensans. So it's about 2%. In my spare time, I'm looking at forming a Mensa Hong Kong Foundation, primarily with a view to promote brain health, because it's becoming very trendy that, you know, the cognitive decline and Alzheimer, Parkinson disease, they're getting younger. People get that disease in their 50s and 60s. And at the last AGM of Mensa Hong Kong, I told everybody to look around and say, 1 out of 10 of you is going to suffer from cognitive decline. And it doesn't really matter how you score on your IQ test. You could be smarter than Einstein, but if you suffer from dementia, then it's no fun at all, right? So that's something I'm trying to do in my spare time.
Thank you. How do we join the club? Can we join the club?
Well, first of all, you have to prove you're a man.
Okay, I can do that.
That's the secret.
No touching involved, right? Okay. I think that's all. Do you guys want to know anything about them? No? Nothing? Okay, not interesting? Boring? Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for this time. Really appreciate. We learned about you guys. And I'm going to give it back to MC. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Pak Budi. Please give applause once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you
Thank you.
for the amazing talk show with all the
Thank you,
chairmen of Mensa.
Thank you.